At the beginning of the story, we see a man named Jack in a wheelchair. Jack is a computer engineer who lost his legs, wife, and daughter in a severe car accident. Now, he lives alone in a big house with his elderly dog, who can no longer walk. Jack talks to the vet, who tells him that there is nothing more they can do for his dog, because of its age. The dog is in a lot of pain, so Jack searches online and learns about mercy killing. He mixes some medication into the dog's biscuits, but waits for the right moment to use them. Being a computer engineer, Jack spends most of his time working on his computer in the basement. One day, he hears voices from the adjacent wall, discussing something about him. Suspicious, he attaches a stethoscope to the wall connected to his computer to record their conversations. The next day, Jack hears voices again and tries to listen through the stethoscope, but he can't make out much. After the people leave, he drills a small hole in the wall and installs a micro camera and microphone to not only hear but also see them on his computer screen. Jack had advertised renting out the upper part of his house, and a woman named Daisy arrives with her daughter to take the place. Jack rents it to them. Daisy's daughter never speaks and always hides in the house, which Jack finds puzzling. Daisy often tries to talk to Jack, asks many questions, and plays loud music whenever she can. Jack quickly becomes friendly with Daisy and her daughter. Jack discovers that people next door are digging a hole in the ground and discussing a bomb they plan to detonate on Christmas. He realizes Daisy is involved with them, as she sneaks over to their place through the roof. Jack understands that Daisy is there to keep an eye on him and is the girlfriend of the gang leader. The leader gives Daisy a key and tells her to leave. She returns to Jack's house via the roof. The next day, while Daisy is out, Jack tries to talk to her daughter, who only whispers to his dog. To find out what she says, Jack fits a small microphone on his dog's collar. Jack learns that the people next door are tunneling into a bank for a robbery, intending to transfer money through a small trolley. Jack sees the trolley and overhears the gang leader instructing a man to handle the bank address. The leader then brutally kills the man. Jack is terrified but records everything. He wants to inform the police, but overhears that a policeman is involved in the heist and will dispose of the body. So, Jack keeps quiet. That night, Jack drugs Daisy with a sedative in her wine, ties her up, and listens to the recordings. He learns that the gang leader was warned by the policeman not to take anything from lockers 747 and 748. When Daisy regains consciousness, Jack shows her the recording of the leader killing someone, making her realize he is a murderer. On Christmas Eve, the gang is set to rob the bank using the tunnel that runs under Jack's house. Jack digs a hole in his floor to access the tunnel and plans to steal some money from the trolley. Daisy advises against it, fearing he will get caught. The gang changes their route and trolley, making Jack's plan ineffective. Jack inspects the tunnel and measures a water pipe, but hides when the gang leader and another man enter the tunnel. Meanwhile, Daisy's daughter sneaks into the gang's house and takes a watch. She hides under the stairs as the robbers return. They are visited by the policeman who hands them a paper with locker numbers to avoid triggering alarms. He needs documents from locker 155. Daisy's daughter escapes with Jack's help, using the tunnel. Jack confronts Daisy with a recording where her daughter reveals that the gang leader, her boyfriend, had molested her 2 years ago, which made Daisy's daughter stop speaking and hide in fear. Daisy, shattered by the truth, agrees to help Jack. She answers the gang leader's call, pretending everything is normal. That night, the robbers blow up the tunnel to access the bank, but Jack sabotages their plan by tampering with the water pipe. As the robbers steal money, the tunnel floods. 2 robbers get trapped, and one opens a locker, triggering the alarm. Police arrive as the gang leader and his associates flee with the money. Jack ensures Daisy's daughter's safety and gets the watch she took. The gang leader, posing as a policeman, enters Jack's house. Jack tells him the plan was concocted by his partner and shows the watch to prove it. The gang leader prepares to kill his partner, but the partner realizes it first and shoots the gang leader and his brother. Daisy then kills the gang leader. The corrupt policeman arrives, and Jack shows him evidence of his collusion with the robbers. Jack tricks him into eating a poison biscuit meant for his dog. The policeman dies in a car crash from the poison. Jack and Daisy, free from danger, decide to start a new life together. The story ends with this hopeful note. We hope you enjoyed this story.